State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Delaware's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On the run, it's Woods. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Rides the back on the option to give. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him because how you...
Turning it on! Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Finding an escape route. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Martin. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. Slips through the line. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. On the run, deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll breaks into the open. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Martin. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
Well, 2 things I love by the quarterback on that play. 1, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And 2, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming. Well done.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They feed him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Under fire. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Man, and he's hurt because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. Got to make him make a play, but you want to make him throw. He doesn't throw because he can do that. Look at him scramble around, make something out of nothing, and run it in for the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take him in. This drive will start at the 25. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Blue Hens line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blue Hens want to move quickly. The play action fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. He's got it near midfield. He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Buying some time. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Martin. Powers through the defender. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Got his man in the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Working the middle of the field, he knew he needed to rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Grabs it in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Blue Hens decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Off play action. Got it behind the line. It's Martin. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. He'll start this drive firing. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A strike downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Rush is on him. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They just keep firing. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Lacy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. There's continued.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that first down marker. It'll be fourth down. They boot it away on fourth down. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking for a crease. It's Lacy. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. To the air on second down. Pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Buys a little time. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing on the run. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And here's the return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Blue Hens will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. He's past the 30. At the 45 on his way. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just 1 bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie.
Looking to throw on first down.
They're up by 10 over Western Kentucky. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field it close to the 50. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner will be dragged down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Penn State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Give to the running back. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. The run from the shotgun. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Under fire. Lets it fly. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the... And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here we go, here we go. They'll leave it with him. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
Offense is stopped. Will be returned for on edge. Let's go!
Power football with the run. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Here we go!
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the left. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And that is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. The give out of the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Fires on the move. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Going to run it. It's Hayes. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Finds his man, it's Hayes. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Nittany Lions will try to convert on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. After converting that 4th down with the run, that opens up the playbook here on 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The give to the tailback. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. A shot toward the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a 2nd field goal, this one a 37-yarder. It is perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge could have squeezed it. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Second down, they'll go to the air. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown, Penn State! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. He leaves it with his back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Blue Hens will punt it away on fourth down. Hauls it in, looking for space. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They go to the ground. Still running at the 40. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 32. First and 10 coming. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right on the money. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Blue Hens will call on their punt team. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hard running there. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Inside the 40. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. He gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cincinnati is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch.
And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And the Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hayes. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback takes a knee in victory formation, and he'll get to do it one more time as the clock winds inside a minute. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. It'll be 3rd and long. The quarterback takes a knee. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.